plane, there's a plane. That plane is going fast. Like really, really fast. Thank you for the commentary. Hi, good morning. Today I'm going to share with you my skincare routine. I don't have any fancy lights on. I'm using daylight because I feel like daylight shows everything, and I want to be as transparent and authentic as possible when it comes to skin and beauty, because filter culture is real and real life is also real. So let's give the real. This is my natural skin, barefaced on camera, no filter, daylight, here we are. So I definitely have real girl skin. I have pores. If you look, you'll find pores. If you look, you'll find lines. If you look, you'll find darkness. If you look, you'll find hairs. Like, someone with acne might look at my skin and be like, it's so clear. But then there's also people who have my exact skin type, look, whatever, that might look at it and be like, oh, it looks like crap like mine. So it's just, skin is just a very interesting psychology, and I just kind of, the way I look at my skin is I'm just happy that I have it. I'm happy that it's serving me by keeping me alive and keeping my organs safe. I do, of course, have thoughts like I'm afraid of aging, but I always have to like pull myself down from that thought and think what a blessing it is to age, and that some people don't get the privilege to do that. So whatever happens with my skin, I'm just happy for it being here. And I think along the way of like secrets of beauty that I've realized from books or magazines or interviews, or literally just speaking to clients about what do you do for your skin, a lot of the answers are like spiritual answers, where it's like, I'm kind to myself, I'm grateful, I'm kind to others, I do the best I can, I see the beauty in things. And I think that it really does reflect in our skin and our body. That's a whole nother topic for another time, but yes, I think that's something to keep in mind. I am not an esthetician, I am a makeup artist, so I am familiar with skincare. It's obviously not my avenue of expertise, but it's something that I enjoy shopping for and helping people with. If they have any like basic questions, I do have some knowledge on skincare, plain. And also when I'm shopping, I love to ask the consultants lots of questions. It's how I fall in love with brands and what draws me into buying them more. So let me start off by telling you a little bit about my skin. So my skin is basically normal to dry, very dry in the winter. I can use products without it being super sensitive and breaking out or anything like that. And then dry in the sense I need hydration. It never really flakes on me. If I do get acne, it's hormonal and usually in an area like here. Or if I'm to get acne or milia or blackheads, it's usually due to not washing my makeup off, which I have fallen into before. But my main concern is dehydration. And then my other areas of concern are slight darkness under the eyes, which I think is more sleep and diet related in my opinion. Because I'm not really acne prone or have many skin concerns, I like to keep my skincare very, very simple, and I really just gravitate towards natural products and products of the earth. It's just something I resonate with. That's why I really like this first brand I'm going to talk about, which is Lush Cosmetics. So during quarantine, which I hate using that word. Does anyone else? During quarantine, I went from wearing makeup every day to wearing makeup maybe once every 2 weeks. And definitely if I do any foundation, it's more of a CC cream. So I've been really into taking care of my skin. It's been like my little self-love regimen as of recently, as opposed to doing makeup and sitting down and taking time for myself. I've been really loving face masks. If I do a face mask every day, it's going to be something a little bit more gentle, like a Lush face mask. This one's Don't Look at Me. This is the one that I've had in my fridge, and it's this beautiful, one of my favorite colors, this beautiful like turquoise. Lush face masks, they use very natural ingredients, they smell amazing, so it's not going to do anything too harsh to the skin. I could get away with using one of these every day. A mask that would be maybe a little bit more intense, like this one is called Dr. Dennis Gross Hyaluronic Cushion Gel Mask. So this is made with hyaluronic acid, and it has like a 2-step thing. I'm going to list all of the benefits of hyaluronic acid right here. So because like I said, my skin's pretty normal, I have this on deck if I want like a pick-me-up or a boost, or if I'm just noticing my skin is dull, I'll use something like that more intense. So yes, so during quarantine, I've been doing masks every single day of some sort. Peter Thomas Roth is another brand I really like. I actually got a set of these for Christmas, and my favorite one from this, I love Peter Thomas Roth's brand. The masks are amazing. The under eye patches, I use that on my clients. And every time I use a Peter Thomas Roth under eye mask, they're like, what is this? This is amazing. It feels so good, because the 24 karat gold under eye masks, they are cooling under the eye. So it gives it like an instant lift and wake up. So I always start my day with splashing my face with water, and I'm gonna use this mask today, and we'll just continue to chat. Let me get my mirror. So I like this mask in particular because it's a little bit grainy, so when I take it off, it's gonna have that instant gratification of exfoliating my outer skin, just removing the dead skin cells and all that stuff. I feel like using face masks every day has just livened my skin a little bit. So I'm gonna let this sit for about 10 minutes and then I'll be right back. All right, so I am back. I just washed the Lush face mask off. I always love the feeling of washing off this specific face mask because I just feel like it just brightens and gives an instant glow without even putting moisturizer on. So for moisturizer, yep, coconut oil. This is what I've been using as of recently. That has just been my routine, is face mask, coconut oil, good day. So I'm just gonna take a little bit of this. I melt it into my hand so that it's not grainy, so that it's legit an oil. Oils have changed my skin. I just feel like it, I hate using this word, but I feel like it penetrates the skin more. And oh my god, my makeup applies so much more flawlessly. Not only is coconut oil good for the hydration, it can help melt your makeup off. I think a lot of what skincare does for me, because I have normal dry skin, a lot of what I'm longing for is very inexpensive. So coconut oil and natural face masks, like I could put honey on as a mask. I can put coconut oil on in a thicker mask way, and then I can also just like use the rest of it like for other things. And now I have like cuticle hydration happening. It's just like a jack of all trades product, and if you have dry skin, get on it. This coconut oil that I use is so hydrating. This is a brand that gives back to their community. They have like a whole message behind their brand. I'm gonna put the link in my description so you can look into it a little bit more. But for some reason, I find such a difference in this brand versus other brands, and it's just coconut oil. Maybe just in the way they process it. Oh, it feels so good. Another thing I just have here is a rose quartz crystal in the shape of a heart. If you have a jade roller, you could use that to start waking up the skin. I found as of recently, my skincare routine has been very much so like a ritual of self-care and inner practice. And when I'm not talking to a camera, I'm literally looking at myself in the mirror and I'm tapping in and reflecting and catering to myself and my needs. And it's just such a beautiful practice that I think is very overlooked. It also gives you some solitude and ability to tap in and receive creative ideas, and it's just wonderful to just be with the self. Oh, I did want to mention, so like a jade roller, it's a tool, goes from like $9 to like $30, and you see all these fancy tools and like face items. This crystal was sitting on my shelf and I'm like, this is a face tool. If it's smooth enough, the benefit to doing this, or jade rolling, or you know, whatever all these gimmicky things are trying to sell you, is it literally is massaging the muscles underneath your skin. What do they say? Circulating the blood and promoting collagen, and for sure, but like your fingers can do that too. But these tools are great, I think, just to make it easier. And you can put it in the fridge, but it's just fun, it's luxurious, making you feel fancy and like you're at a spa. If you could find a tool in your home that is just smooth, you could use it. A spoon, oh my gosh, use a spoon. I think the tools are good because you can like put them in the fridge and it be cooling rather than like your fingers kind of warm up. Now I just let that sink in. In about 10 minutes, it's not gonna be so oily and it's gonna be very nourished looking. If you were to put coconut oil on and then want to directly go and do your makeup, you could just blot with a towel or a tissue and it will be good to go. The last product that I've been using every day as of recently, the labels come off, but it's Dr. Dennis Gross Eye Cream. I'll put the name here. I actually went to like a free event at the mall and I learned all about this brand and I really love how it performs. I also put eye cream on my smile lines and whatever's left up here. And then if I'm really feeling fancy, you already know my favorite, one of my favorite skincare products, the Caudalie Beauty Elixir. It just wakes up the skin, gives it a good tingle, and it smells so dang good. That just makes me feel like I've like completed my face. And that's what I've been doing for every day. A couple other products I want to mention that I love, that I use not every single day, especially as of recently, but that I use when I'm wearing makeup every day. So the cleanser that I've been using, I got for the birthday gift for Sephora. It's the Drunk Elephant Jelly Cleanser. It's really not my favorite cleanser. I'm just using it up and I'm just letting you know because I feel like if I don't mention it, then I might get axed. Besides coconut oil, two moisturizers that I'm in love with. One is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. I think this is just such a fantastic moisturizer. And then if you're looking for something a little bit cheaper somewhere, I have my La Roche-Posay, which you can find at CVS, and it's a huge bottle and it's unscented and it's just such a good moisturizer in my opinion. I want to give a shout out to this product, Bye Bye Lines. We'll use it today. Bye Bye Lines, like if you're a makeup artist, that should be in your kit because it instantly shows a difference. I think it has to have silicone or something in it because it literally fills in lines. I have to use this on like everybody. This I'll apply in the morning and night when I'm like in it. When I'm in my normal routine, morning and night. And then this is a great product I do want to talk about. I think this is like $30 on Amazon. I'll link it below. I don't make commission because I don't have enough people who buy from me, but it is a face steamer. And what I love doing with face steamers, I'll drop essential oils into the water such as grapefruit or eucalyptus if I'm stuffy and I'll breathe it in. But also it's really good, grapefruit, especially for brightening the skin and getting your skin ready to receive all this goodness. It opens the pores, expands them, so that you have all these good things coming in. I like doing that before a cleanser, so I'll usually just like steam my face in the morning in the tub or whatever if I'm feeling like I need a little pick-me-up. I also want to share a tool that is literally game changer and I don't feel like a lot of people talk about it, but it's this little tool. Mine's from Tweezerman, and what this does, it like removes your blackheads. If I ever have something come up or I see something very prominent, I just remove it with this. Another product that is so incredible, I used to use this every day and then I just stopped. I kind of use it more as, again, a pick-me-up if I'm seeing my skin's a little dull. These guys, the Daily Peels from Dr. Dennis Gross. I really like the brand, so I buy from it and I learned about it. And I feel like when you learn about a brand, you like kind of get attached to it. Just gives that clean base. The representative that taught me about the brand, she had like severe acne and she showed me her before and after, and this was like incredible. I use this more so when I wear makeup because I feel like it gets trapped in the skin. I feel like this exfoliates and gets rid of all the dirt trapped under there. Now, I don't really use a toner. When I have purchased a toner, it's been like a rose toner or rose water or something like that. This year has been so unique to beauty traditions, for me at least. Everything that I used to use, I've used up, and now it's like 2020 and who would have predicted all this and where we're gonna put our money and stuff like that. I think I might do another video just giving you some ideas of inexpensive at-home skincare because it really doesn't take much. I believe a lot of it is related to what we put into our bodies rather than onto our bodies. So that's just my personal opinion. I do want to hear from you as to what your holy grail skincare products are, because I think Skin is so individual to us and so personal, and we all have our products that we fall in love with that we just can't stray away from. So before I end this video, I do want to mention 2 other things that helped my skin drastically once I figured out that they were even doing something. One is cleaning my personal makeup brushes after every use. A lot of us don't realize that bacteria gets trapped in especially our cream brushes, especially if you store your brushes in the bathroom. I wouldn't recommend that. And I know a lot of us don't want to clean our makeup brushes every day, but it does make a difference. What I would recommend is buy a spot cleaner, put it in a little spray bottle, and then just have a tissue box nearby and just spray it off and kind of like swirl it off. It's so easy and fast. And if you just start incorporating it, it becomes routine. It doesn't become like an extra chore. The other thing that drastically changed my life was I noticed I was breaking out over here. This was like 2 years ago. I was like getting these crazy bumps, and I realized it was because I wasn't washing my pillowcase. So washing your pillowcase does make a difference. There's stuff that gets trapped in there, skin cells, sweat, makeup, all that, yuck. But bottom line is, washing that will make a difference in your skin. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you want to see more videos from me, of course, you know what to do. Did you say subscribe? Because you were right. Okay, anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.